Today is July 1st, 2025, and right now it feels like you can't go a single day without hearing about artificial intelligence. It's everywhere. AI writes articles, it creates images. It even helps doctors diagnose diseases. This rapid change has led to a widespread and understandable fear. Many people are worried that robots and smart algorithms are coming to take away their jobs. This isn't a new anxiety, of course. People worried about machines during the Industrial Revolution too, but this time, it feels different. The concern is that AI won't just replace manual labor but also the thinking jobs that have long been the backbone of our economy. So, when we talk about this economic backbone, we are often talking about the middle class. But what even is the middle class? It's not just about a certain income level, though that is part of it. It's about a sense of stability and opportunity. It means being able to afford a home, provide for your family, save for retirement, and believe that your children can have a better life than you did. The middle class is the engine of consumer spending. It fosters social stability. When the middle class is strong, societies tend to be healthier, more stable, and more innovative. Its decline in many countries has been a major source of social and political tension for decades. The fear is that AI will accelerate this decline. We see headlines predicting massive job losses in fields like customer service, data entry, and even some areas of law and accounting. The narrative is often one of replacement. A smart piece of software can now do the work that once required a human being. This creates a vision of a future with a few very wealthy people who own the AI, and a large population of people who are left behind struggling to find work. This dystopian view is powerful. It is also, I would argue, an oversimplification of a much more complex and interesting story that is just beginning to unfold. The truth is, technology has always been a double-edged sword. It destroys old jobs, yes, but it also creates new ones that were once unimaginable. Think about it. 150 years ago, there were no social media managers or app developers or podcast producers. These jobs exist because of new technologies. The real question isn't whether AI will destroy jobs, it will. The more important question is whether we can guide this powerful new tool to create more opportunities than it eliminates. Can we use AI not as a replacement for human beings, but as a partner to augment our own skills and create a new kind of prosperity for the many, not just the few? So, how could AI actually help rather than hinder the middle class? One of the most exciting possibilities is that AI can act as a great equalizer of skills. Think of it as a superpowered toolkit for the average worker. In the past, becoming an expert in a field like graphic design or data analysis required years of specialized, often expensive training. Now, AI-powered tools can help a small business owner design a professional-looking logo in minutes. It can help a community health worker analyze local health data to identify trends without needing a PhD in statistics. This doesn't eliminate the need for experts, but it lowers the barrier to entry for many valuable skills. This leads directly to the creation of entirely new kinds of jobs. We are already seeing the rise of roles like AI prompt engineer, which is basically someone who is really good at talking to AI to get the best results. Or AI ethicist, a person who helps companies use this technology responsibly. Consider a small-scale farmer. AI-powered drones can now monitor crop health, identify pests, and tell the farmer exactly where to apply water or fertilizer. This makes the farm more productive and sustainable, allowing a family business to compete with larger corporate farms. The farmer isn't replaced, they are empowered with new tools to do their job better than ever before. Furthermore, AI can make existing middle-class jobs less tedious and more meaningful. Many jobs, from nursing to teaching to manufacturing, involve a lot of repetitive administrative work. Think of the endless paperwork, the scheduling, the data entry. AI is exceptionally good at handling these tasks. An AI assistant could manage a teacher's schedule and grade multiple-choice tests, freeing up that teacher to spend more one-on-one time with students who are struggling. A nurse could delegate charting and inventory management to an AI, allowing them to focus more on patient care and human connection. This shift makes work more satisfying and allows human workers to focus on the parts of their jobs that require uniquely human skills: empathy, creativity, and critical thinking. Let's look at a company example. Imagine a small, local manufacturing firm that makes custom furniture. In the past, they might have struggled to compete with mass production factories overseas. But with AI, they can thrive. An AI system can help them create highly efficient designs, optimize their use of materials to reduce waste, and even manage a fleet of small, adaptable robots on the factory floor. This allows them to offer customized, high-quality products at a competitive price. The company grows, and it needs more people to oversee the AI, manage customer relationships, and provide the creative designs that the machines then help to build. AI, in this case, becomes the engine for local, skilled, middle-class job growth. Of course, these positive outcomes are not guaranteed. We can't just sit back and expect AI to magically rebuild the middle class. If we want to steer this technology toward broad-based prosperity, we have to be intentional about it, and that starts with education. Our current education systems were largely designed for the industrial age, preparing students for a lifetime in a single career. That model is no longer sufficient. We need to shift our focus from memorizing facts, something AI is infinitely better at, to developing skills that AI cannot replicate. This means focusing on critical thinking, creative problem-solving, collaboration, and digital literacy from a very young age. This transformation in education must extend beyond kindergarten through 12th grade schools and universities. The rapid pace of technological change means that learning has to become a lifelong pursuit. Governments and companies have a huge role to play here. We need to build robust systems for worker retraining and upskilling. This could look like government-funded AI boot camps that help a former truck driver become a drone fleet operator. It could be companies offering micro-credentials to their employees, allowing them to learn new AI-related skills on the job. The goal is to create multiple, flexible, and affordable pathways for people to adapt their skills throughout their careers, ensuring that no one is left behind by the march of progress. Moreover, we must make access to these new AI tools and the education to use them as widespread as possible. If only the wealthy can afford the best AI assistance or the best AI-focused education, we will only exacerbate existing inequalities. This is where public institutions are critical. Public libraries, which have always been centers of learning and access, could become community AI hubs, offering free access to powerful software and classes on how to use it. Community colleges could partner with local businesses to develop training programs tailored to the specific jobs being created in their region. The aim is to democratize access to this powerful technology, turning it into a public utility rather than a luxury good. The role of government doesn't stop with education. Public policy can create incentives for companies to use AI as a tool for augmentation, not just automation. For example, tax credits could be given to businesses that invest in training their existing workforce to use new AI systems, rather than simply laying them off. We could also invest in public research that focuses on developing human-centric AI, systems designed specifically to collaborate with and enhance human abilities. By setting the right rules of the road, we can encourage an ecosystem where innovation serves human workers, fostering a new generation of AI-powered middle-class jobs and opportunities for shared growth. In the end, it's crucial to remember that technology itself is not our destiny. A tool has no inherent morality or goal. A hammer can be used to build a house or to break a window. Artificial intelligence is no different. It is simply a much more powerful and complex tool. The future it helps create will be the result of the thousands of choices we make today, as individuals, as companies, and as societies. The dystopian vision of mass unemployment and rising inequality is a possible future, but it is not an inevitable one. We have the power to choose a different path, one where this incredible technology is harnessed for the common good. This optimistic path requires us to move past the simple narrative of robots taking our jobs. Instead, we must embrace a more nuanced vision of human-AI collaboration. This future is one where AI handles the repetitive, data-heavy tasks, freeing up humans to do what we do best. We can focus on creativity, strategic thinking, emotional intelligence, and building relationships. A doctor can spend more time comforting a patient because an AI has already analyzed the lab results. A customer service agent can solve complex problems with empathy because a chatbot has already handled the basic queries. This is a future where technology enhances our humanity rather than replacing it. To get there, we must be proactive. We need to demand and build the educational systems that will prepare us and our children for this new world. We must encourage and support businesses that see their employees as their greatest asset, worth investing in and retraining. We need to advocate for government policies that manage this transition thoughtfully and equitably, ensuring that the benefits of AI-driven productivity are shared broadly across society and contribute to a rising standard of living for everyone, not just a select few at the very top of the economic ladder. This is a challenge, but it is also a tremendous opportunity. Artificial intelligence is not a tidal wave that is simply going to wash over us. It is a river whose course we can help to shape and direct. If we are passive, it may very well erode the foundations of our economic stability. But if we are active, engaged, and thoughtful, we can channel its power to irrigate dry soil, fostering new growth and revitalizing the middle class for generations to come. The future is not yet written. We have the tools, we have the choice, and what happens next is ultimately up to us. The potential for a more prosperous and equitable future is there, waiting to be built.